This is an in-service training program presented by Nutrition Care Systems. Today's topic, kitchen safety. Upon completing this in-service, you will be able to, number 1, understand why kitchen safety is important. Number 2, recognize the keys to fire prevention. And number 3, discuss how to prevent injuries in the kitchen. The kitchen can be a dangerous environment for employees. Open flames and steam are commonplace. Spills can make the floor slippery and cause an accident in a matter of moments. Employees must be made aware of the many hazards that exist in the kitchen. An accident generally happens when a procedure is not followed properly. For example, a puddle of water that is not mopped up can create a disaster if someone were to slip and fall. Staff must comply with guidelines to limit the potential for accidents to occur. General kitchen safety guidelines. The food service manager shall stress safe techniques on a daily basis, and staff should be trained on safety precautions to maintain a safe working environment. Staff are being trained on how to properly use equipment. Instructions for operating equipment should be kept readily available. Equipment should meet the standards set by the National Sanitation Foundation. Equipment should be kept in proper working order, and any malfunction should be reported to the food service manager immediately. Glassware and dishes are to be handled with care. Chipped or cracked pieces are discarded. Spills are to be wiped up immediately to help prevent falls. Use wet floor signs when appropriate. Heavy boxes should be lifted properly to prevent injury. Personal protective equipment is to be worn when using harsh chemicals. A stepladder should be used to reach high items. Never use a box, crate, or chair to stand on. Flat shoes with skid guard or rubber soles and closed toes are to be worn while in the kitchen, and keep traffic areas free from debris and clutter. Fire safety in the kitchen. Fire prevention is essential to be practiced by all food service employees. The most common causes of food service fires are grease buildup on exhaust vents, equipment malfunction, food that is left unattended during preparation. Staff must follow procedures to make sure surfaces are cleaned and free of grease buildup. Handles of pots should be turned inwards to avoid the pan being knocked over and a fire occurring. Most fires that occur in the kitchen involve Class B materials known as flammable liquids. These include oil and grease, which are used during the cooking process. When an employee leaves a saucepan with butter unattended, a Class B fire could produce very hot temperatures, lots of smoke, and a potential for disaster. Most kitchens are equipped with a fire suppression system located under the exhaust hood, which will aid in fighting the fire before it gets out of hand. The following guidelines should be followed to ensure fire safety in the kitchen. Fire extinguishers should be checked monthly, usually by the maintenance or an outside service. In the event of a fire, never yell, "Fire!" Be as calm as possible. The person in charge will alert the other employees of the fire. Notify the person in charge of the existence of a fire, call the fire department, and give the exact location of the fire. Never put water on a grease fire. Small fires may be fought with fire extinguishers located in the kitchen. Do not fight the fire if it becomes dangerous to your safety. If a fire is large and uncontrolled and exists in range area or hoods, use overhead fire extinguishers. In case of a fire, always remember RACE. Remove everyone from immediate danger. Alarm, make sure it's activated. Confine the fire, extinguish the fire. If clothing catches fire, stop, drop, and roll. There are other safety concerns in the kitchen, one of them being knife safety. Knives can cause serious cuts and injuries if employees are not paying attention or are working too fast. Remind staff to slow down while they are working with sharp knives to avoid serious cuts. Some ways to avoid serious cuts are: never try to catch a falling knife, cut away from yourself and other staff, point sharp edge away from body and others when cleaning, drying, and or wiping knives, never use the knife as a can opener, store knives in a holder when not in use, keep knives sharpened for each use and remove steel particles from knives after sharpening. Do not place in a sink of soapy water or other locations where they are not visible. Burns. Be careful with pans and liquids which cause a majority of burns. Steam burns can be one of the more severe burns an employee can experience. Open convection steamers with caution. Ask for help in moving hot, heavy objects. Allow steam to escape before reaching into steamer. Vent steam from the corner of the pan. And use dry pot holders. Let's test your knowledge about kitchen safety. Question number 1. The most common causes of food service fires are A. Grease buildup on exhaust vents, B. Equipment malfunction, C. Food left unattended during meal prep, or D. All of the above. And the answer to question number 1, the most common causes of food service fires are D. All of the above. Question number 2. Ways to avoid a knife injury include A. Cut away from yourself or others. B. Catch it with a pot holder if it falls. C. Keep knives dull to prevent cuts. Or D. Store knives in a drawer. And the answer to question number 2, ways to avoid a knife injury, include A. Cut away from yourself or others. Question number 3. The safest way to remove a lid from a hot pot is to A. Open it slowly toward yourself. B. Open it quickly toward yourself. C. Open it slowly away from yourself. Or D. Open it slowly with a wet rag. And the answer to question number 3, the safest way to remove a lid from a hot pot is to C. Open it slowly away from yourself. Question number 4, true or false? Wet floor signs are used to prevent slips. And the answer to question number 4 is true. Wet floor signs are used to prevent slips. Question number 5, also true or false? The best way to prevent accidents is to slow down. And the answer to question number 5 is true. The best way to prevent accidents is to slow down. Thank you for your participation in today's program. Our goal is for you to use this information in your daily work. We hope you are well served today and every day. If you would like more information about our in-service training programs or consulting dietitian services, please contact us at Nutrition Care Systems, 1-800-761-9200 or nutritioncaresystems.com.